In this video, what I want to do is share my experience about something that happened over the weekend when I was at a seminar. And hopefully by sharing my experience that you really start to get impacted as well. And if you're somebody who is very impatient and you're constantly on the go, constantly doing, and you're seeing the gap between where you are and where you want to be, and you're seeing that gap, and you're trying to fill that gap by taking more action, and then you just get stressed because you're constantly doing all the time without actually being present, without actually feeling at peace, then this story, I hope, is going to help you out. So to rewind, about 4 days ago, I was at a seminar at the start of the day one. I was at the start. Let me just slow down a little bit because I'm stuffing up my words here. I was at day one of a 3-day seminar at the One World Academy, and it was held by the founder. Her name is Prithaji, and I was blessed to get gifted a ticket to this seminar. And I wasn't going to go, but as I started to do more research on it, I started to see that I found out that Tony Robbins went to this seminar. Well, Tony Robbins really inspires me, and I figured that if Tony Robbins is going to this seminar, then there's going to be some wisdom from this lady that she shares. So I arrive day one, which is at nighttime, and I sit down and I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling rested, I'm feeling calm, I'm feeling grounded. As she starts to walk towards the stage, I'm feeling more excited, right? But then after she shared the very first sentence, I got triggered so damn much. And the reason is because how long it took for her to share that one sentence. The way she talks is like this, with long pauses and a very slow tempo. And I was like, this is going to be 3 days of hell, because how I like to work, I'm very fast paced. I like to do things fast. I like to just make things happen. And then I'm sitting here trying to be calm, and I'm feeling so stressed out already. And it's only the very first 5 minutes. And it triggered me so damn much that after the second day, I decided that I wasn't going to come back. It was a 3-day seminar. On the second day, I just couldn't take it. I was constantly fidgeting. I was constantly biting my nails. My nails look messed up right now because of how much I was biting them. And then I was constantly fidgeting. You know when people feel a little bit stressed out, they do that knee thing where they're bouncing their knee up and down. The heel comes off the ground and they're just up and down, up and down, up and down. I was constantly doing that. And I remember thinking, because I was getting triggered so much, I had all these expectations that, why is she speaking so slow? She's not, if you're presenting, you're supposed to speak at different paces, right? And I remember thinking, at one point, because I feel very in touch with my body and the emotions that I'm emitting out, that I was like, I feel like I have this virus of negative energy that I'm emitting. And as I look to my left, the very second I thought that, I look over to my left, and the buddy, because we got paired up with a buddy, and my buddy, her name's Shelly, she started doing, because she's an energy healer, she started doing this Reiki thing, right? And then the lunch break came, so I went out, got food, came back, and then we sat down, and I was like, what was that thing that you were doing before? And she's like, I just felt that you were so ungrounded. And she said, are you open to some feedback? And I'm like, of course, for sure, I love growth. Then she said that when it was lunchtime, you missed so many opportunities to connect with people because you were just straight out the door. And I was doing that Reiki because I just felt that you were so ungrounded. And I was like, I feel that way. My experience is I don't even want to come back the third day because I'm just feeling so stressed, and I'm just feeling like I just have to move my body around. And then she gave me this feedback, and I started to remember that how I do anything is how I do everything. And I started to think to myself, what if her triggering me is pointing towards something within me that I need to work through? Because I know I was supposed to be there, and I know that because I was there. Even though I didn't want to be there, I knew that I was in that experience for a very precise reason. Did I know the reason at first? No. But I know that what triggers you teaches you. And I was just like, as I spoke about with meditation, right? You think that I was feeling really calm, I was feeling really peaceful, until something triggered me that I felt like, I gave this analogy before, that when you have all this stored emotion within you, or unhealed emotion, or unhealed things that you need to work through, it's kind of like a pimple. You have all this pus that's stored within your skin that it's not until you start to squeeze it that all that pus comes out. This lady, Prithaji, the way that she was speaking, it was like her releasing all this emotion within me, all this anger, not really anger, but the stress. And I started to realize that I need to slow down way more than I think. And I started to think to myself, what if slowing down helped me accelerate? What if I could get rid of the expectations of how something is supposed to be? What if I could get rid of the expectations of how she was supposed to speak in order for me to receive that message? Because I had this expectation that was blinding me, it was deafening me from receiving any information that she was sharing. Any wisdom that was coming out of her mouth, I couldn't hear because of my expectation. I was so outcome focused. Just give me the information. I don't need 3 days for this. Just give me the information so I can get it. At lunchtime, right? My outcome was to go and get food, but I missed the journey to get that outcome. I missed the opportunities of me connecting with other people. I missed the connection of creating these relationships with people because I was so focused on getting to there. But even though I would get to there, my next thing was, okay, what's my next outcome? And maybe you can relate to this, especially for those of you who have businesses or are very outcome focused, the achievers, outcome focused people. You're making things happen, but you're forgetting about the journey. And it's so cliche, but it's so true. And that's one of the biggest things that I got. That I thought that I was appreciating the journey, but I wasn't because of my expectations that was in the way, that was blinding me from experiences, and that was deafening me from receiving any new information. What expectations have you created for yourself that is stressing you out? Maybe it's that you have to get your goal in a certain time, and because it's not coming as quick as you want, you get stressed. What expectations are holding you back from feeling joy, from feeling peace? The expectations are blinding you from experiencing life, and the expectations are lessening the joy that is available to you right now. What if, instead of being so outcome focused, and I'm really speaking to myself when I'm speaking to you, this is a message to myself, a reminder to myself. What if, instead of focusing on the outcome, I was to focus on this very moment? And not just focusing on this very moment, but finding the joy in this moment. When I'm driving, for example, right? After having this experience, I walked into my house and my little brother, he's like, why are you so happy? Because I just felt like I just released so damn much, especially through the meditations that we went through. I just released so damn much, and I'm just walking in, I'm just feeling so bouncy, so happy, so full of joy. And now I just realized that today I just spoke with so many more people. I was in the sauna and this dude, we just spoke for 20 to 30 minutes and we're just speaking. But before I wouldn't have done that. I was like, I just want to stretch, I just want to meditate, I don't want to connect with anybody, just let me go on this, let me just have my time. Then after that, I went and got some strawberries. But before, I just would have ate my food and and I'm done, right? But this time, I started to eat the strawberry and I wouldn't get the other strawberry until I actually ate the entire strawberry that was in my mouth. I was slowing down. And I can tell you right now that I've never tasted a strawberry fully until this very day. And I've ate a lot of strawberries. Maybe you're eating way too fast. What if you were just to slow down? What if slowing down could help you accelerate? Because from slowing down, you feel calm. From slowing down, you feel peaceful, and that creativity can happen. And also, you feel motivated because you're not taking action from a place of stress. You're taking action from a place of joy. That's how I feel right now, and I'm so damn grateful that I went to this seminar, and I really recommend that you guys go as well. It's called One World Academy, so you can check them out. But I really hope that this video helped you out. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you thought, and until I see you guys in the next video, remember to love all living things, and most importantly, love thyself.